Hi, friend. Hi again, friend.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I got a brand new catback exhaust, full titanium. This one has resonators. It's still a valve system, and I decided to reuse the stock OEM valves that come from BMW. I didn't want to use the ones that come with this system. You'd have to run a wire and go through all this more headache. I want to keep life simple, so I reused the same stock valve actuators and everything. Anyways, let me get to the point. Why did I do this? I had the best sounding setup right before this. I had the active Autowerke Equaline mid-pipe, non-resonated, paired with the AWE switch path exhaust in the back. That is the best sound. I still think that's the best sound. And it had the right amount of loudness to it for stock cats. So why did I make the change? Well, first and foremost, the main reason that comes to mind is FOMO, fear of missing out. So this is the first titanium exhaust I've ever had in any car ever. I've always wanted some kind of titanium, and I've really got that itch recently, and I was able to get it for a great price. So I finally was able to scratch that titanium itch, and I got it for a great price. I bought it through a brand new company. They're mostly on Instagram, called SenCal Motorsport. They're growing. They're constantly getting new followers and always on top of everything. They're always posting, always listing new products. So I decided, why not? Let me give them a shot. Because the price I got was about half of what you would expect for a full titanium catback system. Like, I'm talking about, I'll put the link in the description, you'll see for yourself, but I got mine for $2,200. That was also the second reason why I wanted to definitely give it a shot. First of all, I'm getting titanium for the first time ever. Now I'm getting it for a good price. So I just pulled the trigger and I got it. It came through, I want to say under 3 weeks. More than 2, less than 3. And that was the lead time I was told. When it came through, as you saw in the video, it was a big DHL truck. It was on a skid. So I got titanium. I've got resonators this time. And like I said, the point of me having resonators is I'm pretty sure I'm going to get that catless downpipe itch in the future. And if I was to run catless downpipes on my old system, which was non-resonated, it would be quite annoying. Like, I've done my research, and the research says if you want to go catless and daily your car and not be constantly annoyed, you probably should have resonators. Otherwise, you're gonna get a constant chainsaw, loud, whatever you want to call it. You want a civilized, refined, but still loud exhaust, you have resonators and you go catless. My previous one was non-resonated, so I was able to be loud without having to delete my cats. So the whole point of this was I'm definitely gonna be tempted to get catless downpipes in the future, and this is the right way to go about it. Now, another major reason I love this exhaust, despite the fact that it's not as loud as my previous setups, is because of how light it is. It's titanium. It's very light. Like, driving the car around for the last week since I've had it installed, the car is faster. I guarantee you it's faster. It feels faster. It's more agile. It feels like the first time I put lighter wheels on. Like, it feels like a whole new car. It feels so light. It feels fast. benefit I got so far was efficient mode is very much like stock. I think that's the resonators doing their job. It's very chill. It's so like, right now I'm doing 60 on the highway, cruising in 6th gear, no problems, no issues. There's no drone. And I purposely put the back seats down so I can get a little bit more sound for this video to come across on video, because exhaust noise doesn't really come across on camera. So I have the back seats down so it can help accentuate that noise. You have more of it just to come across on camera. And me doing that, I still don't have any drone in efficient mode. I even went through Beamer Link on my phone, the app, to keep the valves always open, whether it's in efficient mode or not. So the valves are open in efficient mode right now, and I still have no issues with sound. Like, there's no droning at all. It sounds perfect for a long cruise. I am taking the drive out to Jersey this weekend, as a matter of fact. Later today, actually, now that I think about it, because today's Saturday. So I'm gonna have no problems like driving out there if I want to just cruise and not hear a constant buzzing or whatever. Now another reason why I'm happy about this setup, despite the fact that it's not as loud, the truth behind my last setup, even though it was my favorite sound and pairing, active Autowerke equaling midpipe non-resonated along with the AWE switch path exhaust, the truth about that is that was a Frankenstein system. We had to make a custom connector just to get it to pair up, and even then, the custom connection, it was always rattling. There was always exhaust leaks, you know, water in the driveway underneath the car, and it was constantly, it just wasn't what it should have been. Like, I want to set it and forget it and have no embarrassing, like, I'll pick up my friends who are not car people. They just see BMW, they think, oh, he has a nice car, okay, shit, everything's cool, everything's kosher. And they'll just hear like this rattling or like this like little like squeaky noise, because that was the connector pipe always like rattling around, because we couldn't get it to fit just right. We could not. And the shop said they couldn't weld it for whatever reason, the material and blah blah blah. So we had clamped it up. So that was constantly rattling, making noise. So that's not a problem anymore now. Now that I have one complete system that was meant for itself. I feel like I have a very specific exhaust tone. Let me go in sport mode right now. Put the windows down. I feel like this car has a very specific tone to it now with the catback equal length titanium exhaust system I have here. It feels like it has a very specific sound of its own. It doesn't really sound like anything else. I also think I'm the only person I can think of with an equal length titanium catback system right now. But I really feel like I have a very specific sound, and not a lot of people can replicate this. Once I go catless in the future, you'll really hear this sound only louder, and it can really come across on camera. A nice thing about this system, being a little quieter due to the resonators, I hear a lot more intake noise. And I have front mounted cones from Project Gamma, and those are already loud to begin with, so they sound amazing. So right now I'm getting intake noise, and I'm still getting my nice exhaust noise. So that's sport mode. I kept the Burbles to the absolute minimum, so they're almost non-existent in it. Keep in mind the car is tuned by BM3 by Burble. Plus, I have it coded so that way I can have some loud Burbles, but it's only for a split second, for 0.7 of a second, so that way it's not some shit that just goes on and on and on. It's more like it's over with, like nothing crazy. So we got it in Sport Plus now. Have a different little tone to them. Like in person, I can really like hear it. Just like the M Performance exhaust is titanium from factory, but it's only the back box. That sounds kind of metallic and like a tin can box. But this one sounds pretty good. Like, I like this one. This one is not bad at all. It's really bright this morning too. I kind of wish wish I had a way to keep the sun on my eyes, but almost like I had a hat, right? Almost. Alright, let's go. Let's see if you can hear that. So the car is still loud as Sport Plus. Don't get me wrong, it's not as loud as my last exhaust setup, but it's still loud. And the tone, there is a slightly different tone where it's a little bit more tin candy, a little bit more like metallic, but it's good. Excessive.
My God, yo, look at this thing. Yo, this is crazy, right? Yeah. That's
Why?